Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Harry Longworth, and in this lesson we are looking at Tones and I's new song, Fly Away. Just before we start, I wanted to say thanks to all the new subscribers and anyone who's commented. I've gotten some really nice comments and I really appreciate that. Second, fun fact, I actually gave Tones and I a couple guitar lessons years ago before she became Tones and I. And now that's my little claim to fame. I'm going to show you two things in this lesson. We've got this plucked riff that goes through the whole song. And then if you want to make it a little bit more interesting playing on your own, I've got some chords and strumming for us to learn, but it's one progression all the way through. Without further ado, let's get into it. So let's start with the riff. Here it is played slowly. Now I'm palm muting all my notes. So to do that, I'm just resting my palm on the bridge of the guitar, and then it creates this muted sound like this. If the note sounds too dead like this, that just means you need to shift your hand further down towards the bridge. If the note sounds too live like this, you need to bring it up a little bit more towards the head of the guitar. Experiment, and you just got to find that little sweet spot. So to start, we go open E, first finger 2nd fret A, then ring finger to 4th fret E, repeat, 2nd bar, it's 1st finger 2nd fret E, ring finger to 4th fret A, pinky 5th fret E, and do that twice as well. 3rd bar, we've got open A, 2nd fret D, ring finger to 4th fret A, do that twice, and then finally we just play the 1st bar again. So here that is put together. So I wouldn't worry about counting the rhythm out, I would just feel it. You will notice every 3rd note is that little bit faster. It's like a little jump to the next phrase. So once you've got the riff down, let's move on to the chords. Moving on to the chords now, the whole song repeats this 4-chord progression. To start off, we have E, played the standard way, middle finger 2nd fret A, ring finger 2nd fret D, 1st finger 1st fret G. Up next we have an F sharp minor. So this is a bar chord. I've got 1st finger barring my 2nd fret, ring finger 4th fret A, pinky 4th fret D, strumming all the strings. Now if this is too tricky, don't despair. I've got some easier options. First thing we can do is just take our 1st finger and put him on 2nd fret G, then strum from the A string. If you can, put your thumb on the 2nd fret of the E string, and that'll make it sound a bit fuller. If that's tricky, you're welcome to just leave that E string out or strum an open E string. That's still going to work fine. So to sum it up, the chord on the record is an F sharp minor, a bar chord. But our easier options include just using 1st finger on 2nd fret G string, strumming from the A string, strumming from the open E, or using our thumb to hold down the 2nd fret of that top E string. Next we have an A, played the standard way, 2nd fret D, middle finger 2nd fret G, ring finger 2nd fret B. Then finally we go back to E. So the progression is E, F sharp minor, A, and then back to E. So remember, when you start again, you've got to stay on E a 2nd time. If you're comfortable playing those chords, let's move on to the strumming. Now you won't hear this strumming pattern on the record because the record is mainly production, But this is going to sound really good if you're playing by yourself, or you've got a singer, or you're singing yourself. It goes like this. So just before I explain it, there's a couple symbols we need to get our heads around. The symbol that looks like a pair of legs facing down, that indicates a downstroke. The one that looks like a V indicates an upstroke. And then the X's indicate that we slap the strings to make that snare sound. So you just got to get the string to make contact with the actual metal fret there. So now I'll play it and talk through it. So starting on E, we go down, up, slap, down, 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 down, up, slap, down. So hopefully you see the pattern there. On our very first bar, we go down, up, slap. And then every time after that, we're going down, down, up, slap. And then the chords change at the start of each bar. So I'll play it one more time, starting on E. Down, up, slap, down, down, up, slap, down, change, up, slap, down, down, up, slap, down, change, up, slap, down, down, up, slap, down, down, up, slap, down, down, up, slap, down. Now when I do my downstrokes, I'm focusing on the lower strings. And then when I do the upstrokes, I'm focusing on the higher strings. You don't have to get this exactly as the tab's written. I've written the tab like that just to give you more of a general idea. Now I'm just going to play it for you, and I'll play it a couple times so you can hear what it sounds like when I repeat. And then one more thing I should mention, when I do my downstrokes, I'm palm muting my top 3 strings to make that sound. And then when I do the upstrokes, I lift the palm off to emphasize it. All right, now here it is one more time at full speed. So if you've got the riff and the chords down, you can have a go playing along with me and a vocal track. Because it's just one riff and chord progression that gets repeated through the whole song, we're just going to play up to the verse and the chorus. So see how you go.
And I had a dream that someday I would just fly away. And I always knew I couldn't stay. So I had a dream that I'd just fly away. I've been on my own for a minute. Is it only me out there? Searching for the place to begin it. Is it me? Is it you? Is it fear? Standing on the line I was given. People stare and ask me why I'm here. No one seems to think that I fit in. That I don't wanna be like them.
Hope you enjoyed that lesson, guys. If you like what I do, subscribe to the channel and consider supporting my Patreon. You can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok. If you're looking for another song to learn, I recommend you check out my video on Mood. That's another really good pop song, and it's just one riff that goes through the whole thing. Till next time, take it easy.